Welcome to Chili Sauce, a source for knowledge on many things chili. Today I got a special pepper to share with you. It's all the way from the warm heart of Africa, Malawi, the Kambuzi. And in the local language, Chichewa, Kambuzi means small goats, because small goats are known to munch on the leaves of these plants. But I think they'd have a decidedly different experience if they had to munch on one of these guys. And while there's a few peppers with the name goat pepper, this one is pretty unique. The Kambuzi comes from the Capsicum Chinense species. Habaneros also fall into this species, and there's quite a lot of similarity between the two, but also some differences. Heat-wise, they're pretty similar, but what really sets them apart is the flavor. Kambuzis have this interesting citrusy, tropical fruit flavor that I just haven't tasted in any other kinds of chili. Here's the plant. It's sort of in a bit of a jungle there, but you can see that it's got relatively small leaves compared to habanero. There's lots of little orange peppers on there. We've got a few green ones. It's still flowering. Those flowers are sort of a light green color. That's very common across all of the Capsicum Chinenses. At first they can be slow growers, but once they get going, they really produce a good number of peppers. They're not very large, so you can get a real bunch on there. It packs them on, it keeps flowering. If you pick those peppers regularly, you'll get a really good harvest. Sometimes you'll find a plant gets loaded up with ripe peppers. If you don't pick those peppers, the plant sort of slowly stops flowering. It'll drop a lot of its flowers. So by harvesting the ripe fruit, you definitely get a much better harvest over the whole season. Interestingly, there's a bit of diversity between the different shapes of pods that you can get off different plants. And one's got sort of like a maybe heart or bullet shape, you'd describe it as. And the other one's like a little pumpkin. I really like these ones. This is a variety that I always try and grow. But we've collected so many different seeds over the years that we seem to end up with both. So I'm going to cut open the pumpkin-shaped variety first. So as you can see, they've got a relatively thin wall, but for thin-walled peppers, they're actually really crunchy and juicy. One of the ways that I might be able to describe the flavor of this pepper to you is if you had to cross ahi lemon, also known as a lemon drop, with a habanero, you get that kind of fruity lemony taste, and that might come close to what a Kambuzi tastes like. Another thing that I really love about them is that when you cook with them or make sauces, that flavor doesn't get lost. They're just outstanding peppers. So why is the Kambuzi a variety that so few people know about? I think it's just this hidden gem that never really made it out of Africa. There's very little info about them online, and I've never been able to find anyone selling seeds. So, well then, how do I have some? I grew up in Africa, and I used to spend many holidays with my family in Malawi. And my gran always had these specific chilies growing in her garden. And my family really likes chili, so they were a regular part of many of our meals, and I slowly got to really enjoy them. When I got older, I decided I was going to keep these seeds and take them home with me. And I started growing them at home. That's what really got me into growing chilies. Pretty much everywhere I've moved, and some of my family members have moved, they've taken the seeds for these specific peppers with them. So if you'd like to get some seeds for yourself and you live in Malawi, it's really easy. Just head down to your local market. You'll be able to grab some pods there, take the seeds out of them and dry them. Once they're nice and dry, you can plant them and you'll have plants of your own. If you live outside of Malawi, it's a little bit more tricky. There's nowhere online at the moment that offers seeds. So I'm working on that. And if you'd like to stay tuned, hit subscribe. I'll let you know when I've got seeds on offer. If you liked it, please like it. If you got any comments, please comment. Otherwise, I really hope you guys found this video interesting and useful, and thanks for watching.